How you handle your kids' tantrums is going to affect the way that they handle their own tantrums as adults. And yes, adults have tantrums. They just look very different. They look like disordered eating, disordered substance use, relationship anxiety, difficulty with self-discipline. That's what an inability to handle tantrums looks like. On one end, you've got the people that are super great at suppressing their tantrums. They're workaholics. They're overexercisers. On the outside, they look like everything is all together. And then you've got the other people who more externalize, substance abuse, meltdowns, like yelling, screaming, people that can be violent, people just that externalize. The insides of both of these extremes are the same. It's an inability to handle tantrums. One is just totally invalidated, and one is over-validated. So what do? How do you handle tantrums in yourself and in your kid? Spoiler alert, it's the exact same. It's building a tolerance for discomfort, holding space with it, having compassion for it, and being curious with it. With a 3-year-old that's having a tantrum, being whiny, being a brat, you think that because you've met all their needs, there's nothing obviously wrong, but they're still upset. You just hold space for it. You don't call them a brat. You don't leave them alone. You don't get on your phone, which is dismissive. You don't shame them stop being a brat. Kids are very literal. They take that very personally. You just sit there, hold space. Another word is patience. And if you struggle with this, it's because you have what's called a small window of tolerance for discomfort. Maybe you have that for yourself, or maybe it just comes out in your parenting, right? Like as another form of it coming out sideways because you don't acknowledge it in yourself. But it's literally waiting outside of the door as a metaphor. It's waiting outside of the door. Do that for yourself. Wait outside the door. Say, I hear you, I see you, and I'm right here when you're ready. Usually the underlying need in a tantrum is space. And the question is, how can you hold space in the relationship? How can you sit in the energy field of the discomfort, of the big emotions, of the unmet desires, right? How can you sit there and breathe? Tolerating is not just suppressing and holding your breath. It's literally breathing and being in it, with it.